Hi, I'm Mike from 11A1. Today I will be reteaching about law of sine. Alright, let's get started. Law of sine. What is law of sine? Law of sine is the method that used to find the AAS, ASA or SSA triangle. AAS triangle have two angles and one side. ASA triangle have two angles and one side is placed in between both angles. And lastly, SSA triangle have two sides and one angle labeled opposite to the one side. Remember that using the law of sine, the triangle needs to have at least one pair of opposite sides and angle in order to use the law of sine. As you can see in the picture, you can notice that every triangle has one opposite sides and angle. What are the formulas? The formulas for law of sines are sine A over A equals sine B over B equals sine C over C. Now let's have a look on example 1. Find side C. In this problem, the triangle is the AAS triangle, which we can use law of sine. So finding side C, we know both opposite side and angle of B. So we are going to write the formula as sine B over B equal sine C over C. Then we just simply plugging in the values. So it'll be sine 35 over 7 equal sine 105 over C. Then we can cross multiply of both sides and divide by sine 35. Cancel. So C will equal to 7 sine 105 over sine 35. And plugging it into the calculator, therefore C equal to 11.78 or approximately 11.8. Example 2. Find the remaining side. In this problem, it is an ASA triangle. If you notice, it doesn't follow the rule of a triangle need to have at least one side that opposite to angle. However, we do have two angles, so we can use the 180 rules, which we subtract all angles together with 180 degrees to get the last angle. So 180 minus 87 minus 42 equal 51 degree. So x is 51 degrees. Then we are going to use the formula that we know the value of it as sine x over x equal sine y over y. Then we are going to plug in the values. It will be sine 51 over 18.9 equal sine 87 over y. After that, cross multiply it and divide. You'll get y equal 18.9 sine 87 over sine 51. Use the calculator to solve. So the solution for side y is 24.28 or approximate 24.3. For side C, we do the same thing as the previous side by write the formula that we know and missing. So sine x over x will equal sine c over c. Then plugging in the value again, it will be sine 51 over 18.9 equal sine 42 over c. Simplify and you will get c equal 18.9 sine 42 over sine 51. Use the calculator again. Therefore, the last side, which is c, equal to 16.27 or approximate 16.3. Example 3. Find the remaining side and angle. In this problem, it's given only one angle and two sides. Therefore, it is an SSA triangle or the ambiguous case. As I mentioned before, the triangle must have at least one pair of opposite sides and angle. So, it's applicable for law of sine. Remember that whenever it's an SSA scenario, keep in mind that there's an opportunity that the triangle will have one answer, two answer, or no answer. Because we don't know that it might have two triangles or one triangles. So the first thing is that we are going to determine how many solutions are there in the triangles by finding the height. The formula is b sine a. Then we plugging in the values 16 sine 30 and use the calculator. Therefore, the height is equal to 8. Now we know the height of it, then we are going to find out by using this label. H is equal to 8. So our A is greater than B. Therefore, we have one solution in this scenario. After that, let's find out the angle B. We know both opposite side and angle A. So we are going to write the formula as sine A over A equal sine B over B. Then we just simply plug in all the values. Then we will get sine 30 over 20 equal sine B over 16. Multiply both sides and rearranging it, we will have sine B equal 16 sine 30 over 20. And we'll use the inverse of sine to find the angle B. B equal sine inverse 16 sine 30 over 20. So B is equal 23.57 or approximately 23.6. Secondly, we are going to find our last angle and use the 180 rules. So subtract all angles with 180 degrees. It will give us C equal 126.4 degree. And lastly, find the side of the triangle, which is side C. So sine A over A equal sine C over C. Plugging in all the values and simplify it. C equal 20 sine 126.4 over sine 30. So C equal 32.19 or approximately 32.2. Now it's question time. Let's see if they have any questions. Hey mom, do you have any question?
Yes, Mike. This law of sine work for all triangle?
The answer to my mom is yes, because all triangle must add up to 180 degrees, and as long as it is AAS, ASA, or SSA triangle.
One question. Can we use the law of sine to find the AAA triangle?
The answer for teacher A is no, because in order to use the law of sine, we must know at least one pair of opposite side and angle, or two angles and one side. That's all for today. Thank you for listening. Bye.